Hi everyone, I'm Jade. I'm here to tell you a little bit about Rahanni Celestial Healing. I have recently progressed from practitioner to full teacher level of the new healing modality. I had a look on YouTube and I couldn't actually find anything on there. So I thought I would do a little video, tell you about this new form of healing, because for me personally, I find that it's working on a much stronger vibration than other forms of healing. I am a Reiki master. I still use Reiki, but I just find that Rahanni is really helping people on a much deeper level. So we're now into the age of Aquarius. Our vibrations are starting to move to a much higher energy level, which is where Rahanni comes in. It was created or given to a lady called Caroline Stacey. You can find more about her on the internet, and I'll pop her website down for you as well so that you can have a look at that. She actually received the achievements for Rahanni from Lord Melchizedek. So she has been a Reiki practitioner for a very long time. She's been healing people, and now she has moved on to this new form of healing, which was given to her by Lord Melchizedek and the archangels and other angels as well. It has only been around for a short period of time. Obviously Reiki's been around for a long time. Other forms of healing have been around for quite a while as well. This form of healing comes from the heart chakra. So we're working on a pink ray of light. We're working to open up other people's heart centres, which I find can be closed quite a lot these days. It's a really beautiful form of healing. You're working with 7 main archangels. I'll go on to speak about those in other videos, and I'm going to be giving you tips as well on healing yourself, and channeling them in and using them for their purposes that they're here to help us for. You're also working with Ascended Masters, so they come in and they help you to heal the client or heal yourself, whatever you're working with, and also 51 pink angels as well that come in and really help to open up people's hearts. So there's 6 main precepts that we follow as Rahanni teachers, practitioners, healers, and the first one of which is for people's highest good. So it's a form of energy healing where it doesn't really have much place for the ego. Okay, I know that some types of healing, the person will feel like they are actually healing you. With this form of healing, we are a channel of light. So I'm not actually physically healing you. I'm just calling in upon the light beings that can heal you. Okay, it's just through practice and through doing this for a while that I can tap in to the angels, to the Ascended Masters, to help you to heal that you might not be able to do on your own, but with practice you would be able to. So the highest good, you're never working on what you believe is right for a client, because your perception of what's right for that person and what actually they're working on could be 2 different things. So for instance, if I've got a client in and they're going through quite a terrible relationship, instantly I might think, well, obviously you need to leave that person. However, their soul may not be ready to leave that person. They may need to go through the process with that person for longer in order for them to learn a lesson. So if they left their partner too early, they might just go and repeat that over again with another person. So you're always working for someone's highest good. Okay, TLC, people will automatically assume that it's tender love and care, but with Rahanni, it's truth, love and compassion. So this is the place where we're really hoping that people will move to. We've come from a time when people have struggled, people have been quite selfish, people have come from a place of ego, and now we're really hoping to open up people's hearts, hope that people can find the truth. Through this form of healing, it really helps you to find your own truth, what's right for you, not what is right for someone else. And love, everyone needs a bit more love in their life, but not many people know how to love themselves, let alone sort of anyone else really. And compassion, no judgment is made on other people. Everyone's going through different lessons. We don't know sort of what that person is going through, what they've chosen to be life lessons before they came here. So we're never going to be judging people. We're always just trying to help others, which is where we feel sort of the universe should be going. So the next one would be focus. So we're always focusing on the heart centre with a pink ray of light to heal the heart centre. There's a lot of focus, a lot of visualisation involved in this form of healing. I found it quite tricky to move from Reiki to this form of healing, first of all, because there is a lot of focus. You have to focus on a symbol, you have to focus on calling on the angels, you have to focus on your client being well. But once you get into the hang of it, it really does bring much better results. With Reiki, I found that when you're moving the energy and the energy is just sort of flowing on its own, sometimes, you know, your mind can wander a little bit with this form of healing because there's so much going on that you need to be concentrating on. It's a lot easier to tap straight into people's problems and to not lose your focus, basically. So meditation is another one. Meditation is really, really important for people to keep lifting their vibrations, okay, regardless of whether you've had an attunement or not. With meditation, obviously, it's great if you can get to a place where you're doing your own meditation, you're clearing your mind, you know, you can sit in lotus, lay down in bed before you go to sleep and clear your mind and do it. But that's not all that meditation is about. So with meditation, we also have movement forms of meditation. If you like gardening, fantastic, then go out in your garden, do the weeding, you know, plant your plants, you know, do whatever you like in nature. Also, you know, just going for a walk along the beach, you know, going into a forest, anywhere that you're surrounded by the natural world, you're going to be raising your vibrations, you're going to be taking in that energy from the source, and you're going to be lifting yourself up higher. Visualization, that's another really important precept that we work with. So with visualization, we're always visualizing. Again, I'm trying to work with the angels, trying to work with the ascended masters, but also we're constantly focusing on visualizing the client being better. With other forms of healing as well, I found, you know, you're constantly focusing on what's wrong with your client or what's wrong with yourself. And the more you focus on something, the more you're going to be attracting it into your life. Okay, that's the law of attraction. So if you're constantly thinking, oh, I'm really lonely, I want to meet someone, or, you know, I can't believe that my knee is still hurting, if you've had an operation on it a year ago saying it's still not healed. So instead of focusing on the bad points, we're constantly focusing on what the outcome of the situation would be for that client, what they want, or what you want for yourself. So, you know, if you've had an injury, I would constantly keep focusing on myself, feeling better, being at the most healthiest that I've ever been, in order for the channels of light to help you even further. Okay, and release. So with this form of healing, as I said, it's a really, really strong form of healing, and you're working on releasing really deep-rooted issues. You know, it can also go back. It's quite powerful going back to past lives. You know, we carry those over into the life that we're in now. And sometimes, you know, you can do a lot of healing work for this present lifetime, and you don't know why you keep attracting something in over and over and over again. And that could be due to carrying it on in past lives and not resolving issues that you've had there as well. Yeah, so to sum up, as I said, it's a really, really strong form of healing. It has, you go through the attunement stages like you would do with Reiki or sort of similar forms of healing. And I just find, for me personally, this has just really, really moved my life so much further forwards than other forms of healing have done. And I just really want to make sure that I'm sharing it with the world, getting the message out there so that everyone starts to learn about it. I'm going to be putting up some more videos as well. I'm going to be working with different techniques that you can use regardless of whether you've got the attunements or not. So working on forms of meditation, we're going to be working with different angels, what they're used for, how you can call them in, how you can work with them on a daily basis in order to get your life exactly where you want it to be. Okay, namaste.